Hey guys, it's Mr. C here. We're going to do another draw and tell or tell and draw story. That's where I'm going to tell you a story and start drawing the picture as part of the story. And you guys follow along. But I guess first of all, we need to get some paper and we need our pencil. And I guess we could use some pencil crayons. Okay, we got all our stuff. Let's get started. Okay everyone, so this is the draw and tell or tell and draw story of Alexander. And as I tell the story and draw pieces of the picture, you can follow along and also draw pictures of the same thing that I'm doing. So, the story of Alexander. One day, Jessie took Alexander to the park. "You wait here," she said. "I'm going to go and buy a balloon from the balloon man." And this is the balloon that she bought. But when she got back to where Alexander had been left, he was gone. But there was a butterfly fluttering about. Now, the way I usually do a butterfly is you can kind of do a couple of triangles pointing at each other. So that's the butterfly with its butterfly wings. There's our butterfly. "Do you know where Alexander is?" Jessie asked the butterfly. The butterfly shook her antenna and said, "No, I don't know where Alexander is. I don't even know what Alexander is." "You could try asking the duck. She loves to gossip. She knows everything that's going on in the park. She lives over by the pond. It's worth a try." So Jessie walked along until she got over to the park. Here's the park here's the pond right here. "Do you know where Alexander is?" Jessie asked. "No, my dear, I'm afraid I don't know where Alexander is," replied the duck, shaking her beak. "In fact, I don't even know what Alexander is." "You might try the frog who lives on the other side of the pond. I thought I heard him croaking about something a bit earlier." So Jessie walked around the pond and found the frog there practicing one-legged leaps. Walking around the pond. "Do you know where Alexander is?" Jessie asked. "Nope," croaked the frog, shaking his round green head. "I don't know what Alexander is. Nope." "Try owl," croaked the frog. "Big tree over there." Jessie walked to the other side of the park, where she saw an owl asleep in a big oak tree. So here she is walking across the park. And here's the big oak tree that the owl lives in. "Do you know where Alexander is?" Jessie asked. The owl didn't answer. He was asleep. Jessie heard a noise from the other side of the tree. "Alexander!" she cried, and she ran around the tree. Around the tree she goes. "Do you know where Alexander is?" she asked the squirrel that she found there on the other side of the tree. But the bushy-tailed squirrel said, "Nope, nope, nope," shaking his tail. Sorry. Don't know where he is. Don't know what." Jessie walked back to where she had first left Alexander. "Did Alexander come back?" she asked the butterfly, who was still there. "I didn't see any Alexander," said the butterfly. "But wait here a minute, and I will try and see what I can see." She fluttered up into the air and back down again. "There is something coming across the park," she said. "I don't know if it's an Alexander." Jessie ran in the direction that the butterfly had pointed. Sure enough, there was Alexander walking along carrying a paper bag. "Alexander, where have you been?" cried Jessie. "I've been looking all over for you." "I got us a treat," said Alexander, and he reached into the bag and he brought out 2 donuts. And here's the 2 donuts. Donuts, of course, have a hole in the center. 1 donut for you, and 1 donut for me, said Alexander. And he smiled a big smile. Here's our big smile. Jessie is happy that she knows where Alexander is. But do you know what Alexander is? And if you guessed a teddy bear, you'd be right. Alexander ended up being a teddy bear. Now, our teddy bear needs some color. So let's get out our coloring pencils and we'll give Alexander some color. Maybe some bright blue eyes, some pinkish ears, a bit of a red nose. I like to often outline my drawings just to make them pop. A nice green bow tie. And we'll make Alexander a brown teddy bear. There we go. Alexander looks a bit more like a teddy bear now. Hope you enjoyed doing that.